Hello everybody, it's Tasha. Dogs running around. This is my first month really getting into this budget since I've been in Missouri. When I was in Louisiana, I did this kind of thing all the time. I did not film it, but now that I'm in Missouri, I'm trying to do this. Make sure we're recording here. Yes, we are. Okay. So, solar has not been great, so lighting's really low, which is why I have the candle lit to try to give us a little bit extra light. Now, this is the Budget Mom workbook. If you look at the end here, this is not what this page is for, but in my sinking funds envelope, I figured I would just, because I felt like I didn't save anything last month. And it was really kind of weighing on me, like, why am I doing this? It doesn't feel like I've done anything. So I just went ahead and I did my sorting balance with my emergency fund savings, the cell phone, car maintenance, Christmas, Missouri projects, the land and shed pay, extra payments, medical, and the new clothing I started. So I started with nothing. In the month of January, I ended up putting $95 towards those items. So while it might not seem like a lot, it's something. And $95 is nothing to joke about. Like, I did that. So I have that currently. So right now, we are going to be working on February. So I'm going to set this to the side. Sorry, y'all, it's currently in the middle of the night, in the middle of a snowstorm. So snow is coming down. But February, we're going to be working out our budget for the 11th. But I'm going to quickly show y'all what happened with this check that we were supposed to get tomorrow, but it came to us Monday. So we already took care of that. But the budget I'm about to work out with y'all is going to be for our paychecks on the 11th. So, when Ian got his check, budget at $752, our land payment was $675, which left us $77. Of that $77, we put $30 toward our neighbor's credit card. That was an extra payment. It wasn't something... Okay, hubby's pulling some hot ash out of the wood-burning stove. So if you hear something going on over there, this is a rural household. We live here. We do things. And because we're in a shed, there's not really anywhere for me to go where I have light, where it'll be private because, well, everything's open. So that's life. So that $30 was an extra payment to the credit card. And that left us $47 to leave as a cushion in there because that was my account in Louisiana. And I still have a lot of things that come out, like our Netflix still comes out of that and all that, and it's things that I need to start putting down on paper, but I just haven't gotten that far yet. Okay, so here, I actually started doing this off camera, and I was like, wait, hold on, I need to film this. So, y'all forgive me if this is not straight, but I have a sheet off screen that I'm going to be writing off of. But my budgeted income is going to be $1,000. My husband is at $800. So the only bills we have to pay out of this, because of the way things fall, my child's Social Security check pays our land payment, and my husband's Social Security check pays our shed payment. So our actual paychecks goes for everything else we need. So even though it's not due, I'm going to, so this could possibly technically go to extra debt, but it's not. So Aspire is one of my credit cards, and it's not really due. I'm just going to put to 11 because that's when I will make the payment, and I'm going to put $100 for that. And then Dave, which is an app on my phone. Today I needed to order some things off Amazon, and I didn't really have the money for it, so I borrowed $125 from Dave. So, no, I'm sorry, I borrowed $150. I got a boost from Dave. So it's going to be $150 something to pay back. I'm just going to budget $160, and that will automatically come out on the 11th. If I remember, I will leave y'all a link to the Dave app, the Refer a Friend. I think it's like I get $5, you get $5 or something along those lines. So our bill total is coming to $260. And that will leave us a balance. If you take 260 from 1,800 is what, 1,540? So, in my envelopes here, with my 1,540, we are going to go. Gas is going to get 100. Groceries is going to get 300. And now this is for 2 weeks. We get paid bi-weekly. Cleaning supplies, I am going to put 10. Now all of these go in my wallet that I carry around in my purse. Cigs. Yes, I know I need to quit, but it hasn't happened yet. And that is for both me and my husband. He needs to quit also, but that's his cross to bear, not mine. Me quitting's my own cross to bear. Pets, and this is for the dogs, cat, and chickens. It's going to be $50. Oh, and the ducks. Don't forget the ducks, Tasha. Toiletries. In my cash envelope, I'm going to be adding 10. Laundry, because we do go to the laundromat, especially when it's 9 degrees outside. I'm not doing laundry by hand in that. It's bad enough hubby's been doing dishes like that. Now, I don't have an envelope for this yet. I did order some of that money, some of that stuff that I bought with that money I ordered. I borrowed from Dave. But, propane, we go through a propane refill maybe once every 2 to 3 weeks. So, they're currently $16.99 plus tax at the cheapest place around me for an exchange. So, I'm just going to put $20 into propane. And I am going to sort a new one for wood for when weather's so bad that we didn't chop enough. I will keep building up until we can buy us a cord. So I'll put 20 in that. Oh, dining out, which we are trying to do much less of. I'm budgeting 100 for that. Now this is for a 2-week period for a family of 3. So we are looking at $780. And if you take 780 from 1540, let me see this. I don't have a calculator right now, so I'm doing this by my brain. It's going to be a $760. So budgeting $760. Now, my emergency fund. I want to put 50 in. Oops. Hubby's still cleaning out that wood burning stove. Sorry for the racket. Savings. We are going with 20. Sell, which is what I'm going to be using to pay off the cell phones whenever I actually get enough to pay off one. It will be $10. Car maintenance. I don't know why I put a period behind car. That goes out their main. And yes, I know how to spell maintenance. E-N-C-E. I just shorten it. I'm putting 20 there. Just like cigarettes. C-I-G-A-R-E-T-C-E-S. I know how to spell it. I just shorten it. A lot of people think that people shorten things like that because they don't know how to spell it. I know how. Christmas. We are going to be adding 10 to our Missouri projects. Now this goes for anything to do with the shed or land. Right now our main concern is insulation, especially as cold as it is and we're not fully insulated. Oh, thank goodness for the wood burning stove. We are looking at $300. And my envelope just says land, but here I'm just going to put land and shed because these are two large expenses that I really want to get paid off. So this is just kind of like extra money that once I get like $100 or $200 in there, I'm going to put that payment toward one of those. Medical. Medical is, you know, that's for our cough medicine, Band-Aids, anything that we need that is going to be, well, vitamins, anything. Now, a new one that I have added is clothing. And I'm going to be putting 20 into clothing. So this, I'm just going to put Tasha, Slim, and Ian. That's my child's name. I'm going to just put 150. I plan on giving us each $50 a piece. So that brings this total to $620, I believe. 7, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 22, carry 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 620. That is correct. So that will leave us $140 remaining. So on this, my 140, nothing's really going to extra debt, so carry down my 140. And then for my extra savings, I am going to pull out $70 for savings challenges. I have a few that I like the idea for, that I need really, probably faster than I could do it with these challenges, but so I'm going to take out $70 to put somewhere so that I could play my games that I have made up for myself. So remaining $70, I am just going to, the name of my bank, and I'm just going to put buffer, because I'm going to leave that in the bank in case anything unexpected comes out, which I don't think we have anything automatically coming out of this account except for our YMCA membership, which is where we get showers and work out and swim and hang out. So I really don't need a buffer there, but better safe than sorry. I mean, you never know, whenever something happens, you don't have the money for it, you know, and you got a little buffer in your checking account. So that will leave me 140, which will leave me $0 left over. And that, my friends, is my zero-based budget. So, February 11th through 24th, being that I did pay my land payment when I was supposed to, unlike, let me see, the beginning of January. Yeah, that land note didn't get paid until our first paychecks. So, I mean, being that I've actually done things that I needed to do with my paycheck, with Ian's Social Security check, and with my other stuff, I mean, this is actually looking a lot better this month. So, last week, I put keep going because, well, I did everything that I was supposed to do. Left my cushion and neighbors and all of that. So here, I need to do my paycheck breakdown, but I will do that whenever I get my actuals because some of these might be adjusted a little bit because I'm sure our paychecks will be a little higher than what I had budgeted. So my money thoughts this week will be, it's getting easier. All right, guys, we're going to take care of this. I'll bring y'all back and do my cash envelope breakdown during my cash stuffing whenever I find out exactly what my paychecks are going to be. All right, love you. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. My channel's about everything from homesteading to budgeting to this spring will be the garden. It's my dogs. It's my laundry. It's just my life. And if it's something you think that will interest you, please, like, just subscribe. Become part of my family. I love every one of y'all. Goodbye.
No.